Thank you very much. Your Excellency, amidst us, we have the local council leaders led by the chairman of NEBI. Kindly stand up for recognition. All the LC5 chairpersons from all over Uganda who are here in your different capacities, kindly stand up. We also have the service chiefs, the generals of the UPDF, the commanders of prisons, commanders of the Uganda Police Force, kindly stand up for His Excellency. We have General Dikolum amidst us and the generals in the region. All of them are here. General Otema is around. Thank you very much, sons of the soil. Thank you all very much. I have been informed the government spokespersons who are here, you do a good job to explain policies of government, to explain all government programs. RDCs, kindly stand up. All the RDCs, led by the one of Navy. I have seen Comrade Vivaza Hashaka is here with the rest of the team, the one of Navy. Thank you all very much. Your Excellency, if I've forgotten any of your people, I ask for pardon. At an appropriate time, we shall recognize them once we have seen them. Allow me now take this moment to invite the Yao Yao group, to present an entertainment. Only 5 minutes. Yao Yao group, the cultural performance, kindly go to the podium and present for His Excellency the President and the dignitaries here present. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Enjoy the entertainment from the Alor people. The cultural troupe, please. We don't have a lot of time to spare. Only 5 minutes, and I will interrupt you. Jomubi nuka chuku no enotie. Yorutuku mamwa makeni. Majimito galo one mom. His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda. Cultural troupe, Udaro Nidaro Sawa Chair, Dakika Chair, Purusha Kurengo.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, Yoweri Museveni. We are very grateful to the NLD government for improving the socio-economic status of all Ugandans through modernization of agriculture, improved road networks, universal primary education and universal secondary education, rural electrification, above all, peace and tranquility to them. Long live NRM government, long live Your Excellency Yoweri Museveni.
I picked a bit of their message said in Alur. They are saying that they thank you and they have seen what you have done for this beautiful country and they thank you for that. Thank you all very much, cultural troop. May I take this opportunity to quickly recognize the representatives of the Office of National Chairman of NRM, led by Irene Amia, the regional coordinator, and the rest of the regional coordinators seated in that tent. Thank you very much. And all the presidential advisors who are here for this function, we recognize you all. May I now take this opportunity through you, Your Excellency, to invite the chairman of the LC1 of this area to come and talk to us and welcome you briefly for 2 minutes. Atingukare ma eni mijolo won kom mitwel ma eni nyoke village ma eni ni bino ni jolo won ngom ikindu wakakeni ebine wechiwa echod wiye nyanok nok ajoli jadit nyomego.
The President of the Republic of Uganda, His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, ministers, RDCs, LC5 chairpersons, religious leaders, our cultural leaders, all invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. I am happy and delighted indeed to host this occasion as we gather here to thank God He has done to our own Nyamutoro Phiona. Allow me, Your Excellency, to make the following remarks. Your Excellency, on behalf of the LCs 1 and 2, the little monthly ex gratia of 10,000 shillings is just too little for us. I'm of the request that at least you increase it to 50,000 shillings. Lex Laboratory for Science and ICT subjects. Kindly consider this because we are emphasizing sciences and ICT so that our people also benefit. At a personal level, Your Excellency, as I age, movement a motorcycle. Thank you, Mr. President. With this reward, Your Excellency, I welcome you and I wish you a happy stay here. I say all this for God and my country. I am Topachu James, LC1 Chairperson, Orion Cell. Thank you.
Your Excellency, you have heard the speech of the chairman LC1 of this area. By the way, he is a former information officer for Nebi district of many years and retired into politics. Thank you very much, James. Your Excellency, allow me now invite the chairman of Nebi district local government LC5 chair, Mr. Orombi Emmanuel. Chairman, you're most welcome for 5 minutes.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, Jalkonga, Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Uganda, our beloved Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Right Honorable Thomas Tayebwa, our own brother and our own blood, and my mentor, Secretary General, Right Honorable Todwong Richard, who is our Secretary General for NRM, Minister for Energy and Mineral Development, Honorable Minister Ruth Nankabirwa, Honorable Minister for State, Minister Phiona Nyamutoro, Lero Mwa, Nyakoma Mwa, Nyamegwa, Wafoyo, Your Royal His Highness Obimo Philip Olarker, Obimo Mwa, all religious leaders present, honorable ministers present, country diplomats, members of parliament present, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Your Excellency, my name is Orombi Emmanuel. Recently, young people that have started calling me now Ndeu Ndeu. Because me, I don't wait with the answers and I don't want too much writing. Even in terms of letters, I just act. And that's the meaning of the title. Your Excellency, the last time you came to Nebi, you came to deliver me during time for by-election. And I want to thank you so much at this juncture for the good work and also for the mentorship and the love and trust you have put in us young people. By then I was still the district youth chairperson, and today I'm speaking as the chairman LC5 just because of your support and love. Thank you so much. Your Excellency, allow me on my own behalf and on behalf of people of Nebi, Greater Nebi, entire West Nile and Northern region, and NRM fraternity, welcome you and thank you for appointing our own sister, our daughter, beloved friend, and a true NRM cadre, your Muzukulu, Honorable Nyamutoro Phiona. Thank you so much. I feel I should be on my knees, but feel from the bottom of our heart that her appointment isn't her own. This is our own appointment. As young, as people of Nebi, as people of Greater Nebi and Alur, she's our only, and it's our prayer that you'll mentor and build her to capacity of any other senior ministers that you have. Your Excellency, thank you so much. Your Excellency, today we are celebrating and giving thanks to God for our sister Nyamutoro Phiona, who has been a very ardent cadre from her youth when she was still even in school. She will come during holidays and mobilize for NRM. She started in a little village of Umvoro, came at a sub-county level when she was already a degree holder, but for the love for the party, she will come home and mobilize and humble herself to serve right from sub-county level as Secretary Female Youth of Nyaravuru and also Female Youth in Nebi. We want to thank you for identifying such a very good cadre. Thank you so much. Your Excellency and members, to our sister Honorable Nyamutoro, it is upon me and you to look at this crowd. This is such a big love that we must not take for granted. It's a sign of love. It's a sign of trust. Please keep the trust, keep loving people, and your humility and God-fearing, please, the life you keep it. Keep it in mind that as you serve in your current position, as member of youth, female youth member of parliament, our people told me that I should whisper to you that we now need you home to come and serve us in Nebi. Please come home. Danu bedunga keshelum, danu minebi, our Honorable Nyamutoro, after that, you female youth MP, and will get serving white passion. Will you? Or for you? Your Excellency, allow me to thank you for the love, guidance, and support and various developments that you have brought to us as Ugandans, and more importantly, to Nebi district. To highlight of the few, Your Excellency, we want to thank you when you came for my campaign and rally in Parombo. We pledge that you will, Parombo Town Council will receive clean water. Your Excellency, I want to bring to your attention that this water is flowing and Parombo is enjoying this clean water under National Council. Thank you so much. Your Excellency, allow me also to thank you for honoring your pledge of a Russell Center 2 to be elevated to a Russell Center 4. Thank you so much for that. Your Excellency, Danomire Rusutie, Rusutie, or parting good point. Your Excellency, also on people of Nebi, on behalf of people of Nebi, allow me to thank you for construction of new administration block for the RDC and all other officers from State House. It is helping us in dialoguing and counseling. And I want to commend the work of RDC of Nebi and your counterparts, Robert Abad. Thank you so much. Especially solving land issues and wrangles and fixing issues of the environment. Your Excellency, also allow me to thank you that in Nebi for coming up with a wise decision that Greater Nebi must have its own high court circuit that will serve the people of Alur land that has been facing challenge of language and long distance in Arua. Thank you so much. Also, I want to appreciate you for the construction of 3 different seed schools, that is Mamba SS, Ndeu, and Atego, and a Bindu division, which is already in the budget for this current financial year 2024-2025. We appreciate you for rehabilitation of Alui, Nebi Road. Also, we thank you for the provision of road maintenance grant of 1 billion shillings per district and municipality, and Nebi is inclusive. Thank you so much, Your Excellency, and members of Parliament for doing such a nice approval. Your Excellency, last but not least on my appreciation, Emyoga and Pari Development Model Fund is just a magic bullet for the transformation of Nebi District and Uganda. I want to thank you for such a good initiative for our own local people and the poorest of the poor in community. Your Excellency, however, our people know you as a father, a promise keeper, and above all, as a very honest and faithful leader that once their problems are drawn to your attention, will always be solved no matter the magnitude of the issue or the situation. For that matter, Your Excellency, allow me also remind you of some of the unfulfilled pledges and request you for the following, because if I don't do it, these people may not forgive me, Your Excellency. First, and number one on the list that they told me I must not forget if I must forget other things is Goli Nebi Road and Jukia Hill. Your Excellency, if you come across any mobilizer in Greater Nebi and has failed to tell you this, the person is a liar. Even religious leaders, traditional, all, they are saying that this Nebi Goli road has become a very big death trap, and many have lost their lives and properties on this road, and especially at Jokia Hill. If it rained today, these people you are seeing, they will have come, Your Excellency. And therefore, they have requested me that I should ask you that this road be tarmacked. And it must not stop on in Goli, fund allowing, it should go by either up. Excellency, they said I should draw your attention to it. Lastly, in 2010, when you came for the wedding of our brother Kaji Kalan with Evelyn Anite, you pledged to the people, to Anglican Church of Uganda, that you will give them ambulance. To date, you have not received to Goliel Center 4 and also motorized water pump for Anglican Church of Uganda. Your Excellency, during Women's Day celebration in 2012, our people requested you, especially Catholic sisters requested you for a solar system for a school called Providence, which is a skilling center. To date, you have not received. And also, at the same time, during the coronation of our Obimo, that is the King of Alur, in 2010, where you came, you promised us that you will construct for our king a palace. Up to date, it's not constructed. Our people were very envious when you went to other kingdoms and you are giving them 9 billion, 11 billion, and they told me to draw your attention to it, Your Excellency. We are your children. Your Excellency, we want to promise you, come 2026, I want to pledge total support on the behalf of people of Nebi and Alur land that you must be on the ballot, and we are going to mobilize massively for your winning. Your Excellency, there are some summary of the speech that I've already handed over to your protocol team for your own perusal. The issues are highly confidential that I may not read in the public. Your Excellency, allow me to draw your attention, and if you can have 2 minutes with me and share NRM, we need to pass it direct to you. 2 minutes, Your Excellency. Thank you so much.
Wakewatengu chingwa ni foyo wonkomwa. Thank you very much, Chairman of Nebi District Local Government, Mr. Orombi Emmanuel. We are now going to invite Honorable Phiona Nyamutoro to come and talk to us and to personally thank His Excellency. Your Excellency, as the chairman was giving his speech, an elder whispered and said that some time ago when you came to Nebi, you were given a very important name, Jalkunga. And that Jalkunga means a protector, a caretaker, and a provider. And that the reason why the chairman was reading those list of reminders, it was in line with that name, that only you can provide for this land what they ask in peace. And peace is what you have always said of Nebi. Your Excellency, in 1996-97, when you came to Nebi in Parombo, you described Nebi and Alur people as an island of peace. And peaceful they are. So when Phiona Nyamutoro comes to talk to you, may we all welcome Honorable Phiona Nyamutoro with her music. Where Phiona no Maya Peace, where Phiona wants to come with that music to come and talk to you.
Hello. Wafoyo, Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, Jalkonga Kukume, we are delighted to have you in Nebi. Before I go ahead with my speech, Your Excellency, allow me to take off a minute to welcome Honorable Hashim Suleiman, the MP of Nebi Municipality, to come and welcome us to the area officially. Thank you, Excellency.
Thank you, Honorable Phiona. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, the Vice President of the Republic of Uganda, the Deputy Speaker of the Parliament of Uganda, the Deputy Prime Minister, the Second Deputy Prime Minister, the Honorable Ministers, the Right Honorable Secretary General of our mighty party, NRM, the SEC members present, members of Parliament, all invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. Your Excellency, sir, I'm Hashim Suleiman, Member of Parliament for Nebi Municipality. May I, on behalf of the people of Nebi Municipality and Greater Nebi, take this opportunity to welcome you and all the invited guests in Nebi. Your Excellency, before I invite our Honorable Minister to say her words, I have some few comments to make. First, Your Excellency, I want to thank you for appointing our daughter and sister, Honorable Nyamutoro'S Phiona. This is because Nebi as a district, after late Honorable Okumuringa stayed for a number of years without giving them ministerial positions. So today, we are really very, very grateful that you considered us after 20 years, 20 good years. I also want to thank you, Your Excellency, and the government and the Parliament of Uganda and the Minister of Energy and Mineral Development for working tirelessly to see that we are connected to the national grid. Today we are officially connected to the national grid, something which has really been a very big problem in West Nile sub-region. We want to thank you for that. It has been a long journey, and we have seen that you really kept your words. As West Nile, we are so grateful. Your Excellency, in relation to this power, we really don't want this power to rely redundant here. Our district, Nebi District Local Government, handed over to Uganda Investment Authority land about 500 acres for industrial park for West Nile sub-region. Now that we have reliable power and we are connected to the national grid, we pray that they should expedite the process, because land is already handed to them and it is there on Pakwach Road. If you went there, you will see their signposts and their demarcations. So we pray that this power should really improve the economic activities of our people of West Nile, and one main solution will be construction of that industrial park for us. Your Excellency, I also want to thank you. I want to thank the government. I want to thank Minister of Works and Transport and also UNDRA for the rehabilitation of the ongoing 33.3 kilometers of Nebi Alui Road and 2.5 kilometers for Nebi Municipality. This work is progressing very well. We are informed by the constructor that by 8th of October 2024, they will complete the work. We are praying that that deadline is met this time. And for the first time, Excellency, I wanted to inform you that for the first time in history, Nebi municipality will be lit to 3.5 kilometers of street lights, which has never happened before. I really want to thank you for that under this program. However, Your Excellency, like it has already been said, our biggest thorn and the biggest problem has remained the Nebi, Jukia, Goli, Custom, Zombo, Vora Road. Your Excellency, as I talk now, if you can send your team to Jukia Hill, you will find trucks stuck there. Trucks going to Congo and Zombo, they are all stuck there. If they can see for themselves, you will really appreciate. That road is a death trap. It is a very viable road connecting us to Congo. We have always said, Your Excellency, you tarmac roads all the way to all the border points in Uganda. I am a member of Foreign Affairs. I got the privilege of visiting and reached all these border posts. The only border post not tarmacked is Goli. Please, Your Excellency, we pray for that. We saw your communication towards that. We saw it, that you communicated to Minister of Works and Transport. And we also saw the Minister communicated to ED UNRA in relation to that. However, the indication is not seen that maybe whether the work is going to commence soon. As I conclude, Your Excellency, I wanted also to put your notice, African Development Bank recently visited us in the municipality. African Development Bank and Ministry of Local Government and MATIP2, Market, Agriculture and Trade Infrastructure Program, they visited our central market and they took interest that in MATIP3, the central market will be constructed. The vendors are here, Your Excellency. They are eagerly waiting for their market to be constructed. And the latest information we have been hearing is that the first one, I know, this time any loan facility coming to our country, you want to sign yourself. But we got information from the Minister of Local Government that you signed, but there are some pending documents that they need your approval. Please, Your Excellency, I request you expedite the signing process so that this market is constructed for us. Because with the PDM, EMIOGA, and other livelihood programs that you initiated, we really need the market. Lastly, Your Excellency, on a sad note, I wanted to bring to your attention on Wednesday, 31st of this month, 2024, lightning struck pupils who were for their sports gala as they were taking shelter in their classroom in Oweko Primary School. And that lightning affected 79 pupils, and their teachers. They were all taken to Nebi General Hospital. By God's grace, none died. The hospital personnel worked hard to save their lives. Others are already discharged, but only 7 were still in the hospital. Your Excellency, why I'm bringing this is that we realized that most of these schools, both old and the new ones, they are constructing these schools without provisions for lightning arresters. And this puts the lives of the pupils and students in danger as they are living on fire lines. So I pray that this should really be corrected, because we cannot really build classrooms and all those good structures we are putting without protecting them from lightning by putting lightning arresters. As I conclude, today is Your Excellency comes once in an area, and when he comes, we have to also talk to him. As I conclude, Your Excellency, most of these members of parliament came from very far away. They are here. At least we need to introduce them for you, because not all are here. They should know, you should know who are here. I request members of parliament, you come out, and sees you. So we have Honorable Mavenjina, the elderly from Northern Uganda, please. Let Her Excellency see you. We have Honorable Isaac Otimgiu from Padiere, please. We have Honorable Ashibu Agnes from Nebi District. We have Honorable Songa Lawrence from Ora. We have Honorable Okumu Gabriel from Okoro County. We have Honorable Afoshan from Zumbu District. We have Honorable Avur Jen Pashuto from Pakwach District. We have Honorable Emmanuel Ongierto from Jonam County. We have Honorable Kauma Sauda of Iganga District. We have Honorable Betty of Amudat District. We have Honorable Norman Ochero of Labor County, Abim District. We have Honorable Didi Boka of Obongi. We have Honorable Adrico Yovan of Vora. We have Honorable Paparo Lilian of Arua District. We have Honorable Ayume Charles of Koboko Municipality. We have Honorable Atima Jackson of Arua Central Division. We have Honorable Feta Geoffrey of Aivo. We have Honorable Joanne Okia of Madi Okolo District. We have Honorable Afidra of Lower Madi Okolo. We have Honorable Sylvia Nayebale, the constituency district. Sylvia Nayebale? Gomba District, thank you very much. And Honorable Harriet Businge, that is Hoima Municipality, not so. I mean Hoima District. Then, Hoima City. We have Honorable Kamate Neti Jocelyn of, honorable members, if I forget, help me. Utungamo, yeah. We have Honorable Paul Omara of Etuke County. We have Honorable Edison Rugumayo, that is Youth Eastern. Then we have Honorable Obigaros Terego District. We have Honorable Opolot of Pingire, Opolot Fred. We have Honorable Awas Sylvia Vicky of Nabila Tuk. Your Excellency, we have Honorable Osoru Morin of Arua City. We have Honorable Achayo Juliet Lodov of Ngora County. We have Honorable Tuala Fadil of Tingei County. We are in Kapchorwa. We have Honorable Orone Derek of Gogonyo, Palisa, in Palisa. We have Honorable Driwaro Jennifer of Maracha District. We have, yes, Maracha District. Honorable members, any person have Ayala? We have Honorable Baroda of Kamuli. Yes, we have Honorable Odoi. Ayala, is it Eastern? Eastern Youth, yeah, Eastern Youth. Then Akelo, Honorable Akelo, Honorable Siranda of Ayala. Who? Honorable Leko George of Terego East, West. Karubanga Jacob Ateng of Kibanda South. Honorable Akol Rose of Ayala. Honorable members, any other person have left? I don't want to leave anybody. Youth Western. We have Youth Western. That is Honorable Nama Rugumayo. I read that one, I think. Okay. Honorable John Butabula is also around. Your Excellency, very many members of Parliament followed you here. Almost, since the Deputy Speaker is here, the Parliament is here, the whole Parliament of Uganda. Thank you very much. With that, Your Excellency, with humility, may I invite Honorable Minister Nyamutoro Phiona to make her comments. Thank you very much.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda and Commander-in-Chief of the Uganda People's Defense Forces, welcome to the land of hills, valleys, rivers, rocks, shrubs, beautiful and happy people, Nebi District. Your Excellency, the people who have gathered here today have come from all walks of life, and as protocol has already observed, allow me for emphasis to recognize some of them, because due to time, I cannot recognize all their capacities in exhaustion. Your Excellency, today we are joined by Her Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Uganda, Jessica Alupo. Your Excellency, we are also joined by our beloved Deputy Speaker of Parliament, the Right Honorable Thomas Taebwa. Your Excellency, we are also joined by a lion in the northern region, our Secretary General, the Right Honorable Richard Todong. Your Excellency, we are joined by the Second Deputy Prime Minister, the Cock of West Nile, the Right Honorable Moses Ali. Your Excellency, we are joined by different members of the Central Executive Committee of the ruling party. I would request all SEC members to wave to you, sir. Your Excellency, we are joined by different ministers led by my beloved mother, the Honorable Your Excellency, the Honorable Dr. Ruth Nankabirwa, a title well deserved. Your Excellency, we are joined by my colleagues, members of Parliament, as they have been introduced here today. We are also gracefully with the presence of His Highness Olarkel Rauni Philip III of Keralur Kingdom. We are also joined by the different chiefs of all the chiefdoms in Alur land. We are joined by religious leaders led by the Archbishop Raphael Wokorach. Your Excellency, we are also joined by different LC5s as they had been introduced from across Uganda. We are also joined by many RDCs and deputy RDCs from across the country. Your Excellency, I'm also joined by my family, my beloved parents, Mr. and Mrs. Apechu, my uncles, my aunties, my cousins, and our extended family. Your Excellency, I am also joined by my husband, Mr. Idris Amsuza, with members of his family and friends. Your Excellency, we are also joined by youth leaders from all the 18 sub-regions of Uganda. I would request that they stand up and wave to you, sir. Hey youth, oi! Hey winning, oi! MZ, oi! Thank you. Your Excellency, I think I would end there in regards to protocol, but amid this task we also have commissioners assistant commissioners, we have heads of different MDAs, and I hope I am not leaving anybody out. Your Excellency, we are joined by the Patriotic League of Uganda. PLUOA. Jufwamine biutie. Zomba utie. Pakwachi utie. Chwa ishingi maluka imaru President Museveni. Mote mote. NRM oi. M7 oi. Muzei paka last. Afoyu. Achaku kufoyu jufa. Mijolu jadit mwa President Museveni kudava. Tinu tie nindumira nyonga wabini lembe mimutoro. Mamiyu sadeni iucheke nya awiyaka unyolu ubedu miki ginying maber. Meni Nyamutoro be wotu kanyingengo. Jufwa wech machi wechutin uchibedu ileb mamungu mamundu mawachi wasoma soma piwelu matung tung mudikiri kudwatin ni neno nya wajolu President Museveni inebi. Afoyu ucheke ni binu, afoyu cheng maube chiru, afoyu chwak maube miyu ni NRM, afoyu maru jadit President Museveni. Your Excellency, the people gathered here today from Alur land all over West Nile and across the divide are here to witness the making of history as we give thanks to God for thus far that He has brought us. It is such a great honor to host you as a chief guest to this joyous occasion. Your Excellency, your sacrifice and resistance is the reason why we are gathered here peacefully. And we, the Bazukulu, are proud of you, and we shall always endeavor to safeguard your achievements. Your Excellency, Nebi District is predominantly NRM, with historical supporters that stretch as far as 1988. Some of the ardent supporters are here with us today, and it is my pleasure, sir, to introduce to you different generations of NRM support in Greater Nebi that we have built on today. Your Excellency, the very first generation of NRM support was led by the late Stella, a very vicious woman, and others like Mr. Javuru, who were inducted by the very first RDC of Nebi, Mr. Butime, that worked hand in hand with a seasoned cadre and RDC of yours, my late grandfather, Mr. Alex Apechu. Your Excellency, I would request that the first generation of NRM supporters, led by our dear NRM chairperson, can come forward and wave to you. We have Mama Zenu, the NRM chairperson of the Women League. Your Excellency, you bear with them because of old age, they cannot move very fast. Your Excellency, after them, they are coming? Your Excellency, after them, we have the second generation. Your Excellency, we have some of the representatives here, and they are waving to you, sir. What is he going to do? Take a picture? Yes, he- Hmm? Makan. Ubedukanga. Your Excellency, we also have Museveni Tonde, who is seated on this side, the first UPM supporter that we had in Greater Lur. Your Excellency, I don't know if Museveni Tonde is able to join the picture as well. Has he been phoned? Okay, thank you. Thank you, Museveni. Museveni, the second generation in Greater Lur currently has the likes of Mr. Okaba Vincent, who is now the chairperson of the Entrepreneurship League, Nebi District, has the likes of Honorable Afoyo-chan Esther, our commissioner at Parliament, has the likes of the different members of Parliament in Greater Lur land. And these two generations have nurtured us and mothered us in the NRM fraternity. Your Excellency, we take inspiration from them, and that is the reason as to why we are working tirelessly to carry on your legacy by nurturing others too. Each of these groups that I mentioned have special gifts for you that they will present later on. Your Excellency, all this continuity from one generation to another is fruit of the mustard seed you sowed and your steadfast leadership. Museveni, I vividly remember my very first interaction with you as a 22-year-old girl, a student leader at the university. 8 years today, down the road, I get to testify that your vision for community transformation has been consistent. I have grown, been mentored under your wings, drawing inspiration from your leadership over the years. Museveni, today, I thank you for granting me the opportunity to serve as the Minister of State for Mineral Development. It is also cautious to let you know, Museveni, that in Nebi here, they say Nyamutoro herself is a mineral. Your Excellency, West Nile sub-region has favorable geological environment for economic, precious, and industrious minerals. We have gold discovered in Goli Hill and Nyagak Valley in Zombo District. We have gold discovered in River Quarry in Yumbe District, in Rana River, Isi River, and Metu Sub-County in Moyo District. Your Excellency, we also have nickel at Kaza in Logiri Sub-County, Arua District, and Kango in Zombo District. Iron ore occurrences, Museveni, have also been cited in Metu Sub-County, Moyo District, and Panyango, and Kuchwin Sub-County in Nebi District. Your Excellency, there is also marble in Moyo, Kanite in Azi Hill in Nebi District, and Panyango in Pakwach, and abundant granite that is scattered across the region. Your Excellency, we also have the biggest geothermal site in Panyimur, Pakwach District, that is currently undergoing exploration by the ministry. With all this potential, Museveni, we are delighted that today West Nile officially gets connected to the national grid, an avenue that will enable mineral development, upscale, and anchor rapid growth. Museveni, the Bible in the book of Esther, chapter 4, verse 14 says, "And who knows but that you have come to your royal position for such a time as this?" Your Excellency, God raises leaders in different generations at different times for a particular purpose for his people. Museveni Nyamutoro was born for a time like this. Because when God chose me, he chose Nebi District. Your Excellency, my appointment and that of my sister, the Honorable Lillian Aber, was celebrated by people across the country. And that is simply because we come as a beam of hope for youth inclusion. Museveni, now it is our turn to join efforts with you to ensure that your vision of improved household income and socio-economic transformation is enhanced, and we must deliver at whatever cost. I, for one, Your Excellency, I want to continuously pledge to you, as I have always done, that I can never let you down. Your Excellency, we intend to achieve this vision by starting a fight against a negative mindset of politics of identity. We intend to promote unity of purpose and issue-based leadership that directly speaks to changing lives. Museveni, this mission is basically anchored on improving three aspects: education, health, and entrepreneurship. And now that West Nile is connected to the national grid, all these three are now going to be boosted with an increase in supply and sustainability of electricity. The next step now is to focus on where we shall have a wider coverage of last phase connections reaching out to different areas. Museveni, now that both production and supply are guaranteed, we look forward to fast-tracking the construction of the Goli-Vura Road to ease market accessibility, and then the cycle to fully drive development in the region will be complete. But all this, yet again, falls under your manifesto that you have always relayed to your people. Your Excellency, I can't thank you enough for the trust that you have bestowed on me, and because we well understand your vision, we shall relentlessly work for its achievement. And I'm certain that because we serve a living God, we cannot fail. Your Excellency, we shall always continue to support you all the way, count on our undivided loyalty and support towards a better Uganda that we live and want to see every day. Your Excellency, as I come to the conclusions of my speech, in Alur culture, a grandchild is always beloved before the grandparents. I plead to your fatherly heart today that for this joyous occasion, we have the custodians of our children, our beloved teachers, the ones that nurture and ensure development of a productive citizenry, the National Teachers Association of Nebi District. They particularly reached out to me, Your Excellency, that they have an association, and because of the current terrain that make transport quite difficult for them from one area to another, they're in a process of fundraising for a minibus that can ease their movement in different activities, and they have so far contributed 28 million shillings, Your Excellency. Would therefore request that you enable them be able to acquire this minibus. Your Excellency, my gratitude is enormous, not just to you, but to everybody that has gathered here today. much as I am a lady of many words, and many can testify that I'm actually a good speaker, when I'm filled with joy, I get lost of words. Allow me conclude by thanking the following people. Your Excellency, I would like to thank the Ministry of Energy and Mineral Development, where you deployed me under the motherly leadership of Honorable Dr. Ruth Nankabirwa. She has always been an inspiration, and she is giving the right guidance. We work collectively as a team with the Honorable Okasai, also together with the technical team that is headed by the motherly permanent secretary, Ms. and all the ministries that are here today. Yes, I can tell you that the Ministry of Energy and Mineral Development is currently the most vibrant ministry you have in your cabinet. Your Excellency, I would like to thank the Deputy Speaker, the Right Honorable Thomas. He has been one of my mentors. He has mentored me right from the university. I first shared a seat with him when I was a student leader at the Makerere University Council. Your Excellency, I want to thank all the ministers and members of Parliament who are here today for the support that they have offered, for the friendship, and for the continuous guidance that they continue to give me from time and again. Your Excellency, there are distinguished leaders amongst us here that I always run to whenever I have a problem or whenever I need advice and seek counsel. We have the Lion of the Northern Region, General Otema himself, my beloved General, who is in the company of General Dikolum. General Dikolum is also from Alur land. I am also blessed by the counsel of General David Muhozi and also General Mbadi. It is the first time, Your Excellency, that Nebi District is hosting very many generals at the same time, inclusive of yourself. Your Excellency, I want to thank the Nebi District leadership, and that speaks to the NRM Nebi District leadership, to the youth fraternity of Nebi District, to all the leaders at different levels, the religious leaders, and those that don't even hold capacities. I want to thank them for nurturing a very productive young lady that is contributing to the development of not just our land, but Uganda at large. Your Excellency, I don't think my vibrancy would match up to that without the bedrock of the National Youth Council. The National Youth Council is here with us today, headed by the leadership of the chairperson, Mr. Eyeru Jacob, the entire executive, and other youth leaders from across the divide. We also have our former ED, Professor Shaft Mukwaya. Your Excellency, myself and many other young leaders are testimony that the National Youth Council is a channel and a platform that is breeding many leaders for Uganda tomorrow. Excellency, I want to thank Toto, the Vice President of the Republic of Uganda. I call her Toto because when you appointed me to cabinet, she was the very first to assure me that in her hands I would be safe and get up to speed with the business that was already occurring. Your Excellency, the Secretary General of the NRM is also somebody that I cannot fail to thank. The entire Secretariat that is heading today, the Honorable Rose Namayanja, Honorable Gaddafi Nasur, our representative in SEC, the young people, Honorable Lydia Wanyoto, Honorable Kato Gabriel, Honorable Medina Naham, the Director of Finance of the NRM, are all formidable leaders that are nurturing very many young people across the country. Your Excellency, I want to thank my amazing parents, Mr. and Mrs. Apechu, and my entire family. I thank them for nurturing a character in me that is admired by many. Your Excellency, allow me to appreciate my loving husband. Mzee, it's now coming to 5 years since he met a young tiny lady with big dreams. He called all of them valid, and he has continuously supported me. He always pushes me to do better, and I wouldn't thank God for a better path. Your Excellency, allow me to thank my former classmates who are here today from Makerere University in their different capacities. Emma Kereroi! Emma Kereroi! Ra! You people, I'm now a minister. Your Excellency, this particular group surprised me and came in big numbers to attend this Thanksgiving ceremony. Your Excellency, my special gratitude goes to the organizing committee of this function that has been headed by the able leadership of Mr. Okaba Vincent here on ground, and Honorable Afoyo-chan Esther, who was heading the Kampala team. With all their support system, they have been able to pull off such a colorful function that God has blessed with good weather. Your Excellency, I also thank all my friends, different partners that have stood together with me and supported this function to ensure its success. I also thank the men and women in uniform for the service that they offer to this country. Mzee, once again, please don't get tired of my gratitude. I thank you for gracing this event. I thank you for gracing this event, especially that it is in the presence of my beloved King, His Royal Majesty, Ubimu Philip Olarkel III. Your Excellency, your presence has blessed Nebi District, and we continue to pray for your good health and long life, for we love you, Mzee. Mzee oi! Mzee oi! NRM oi! I thank you all, and I say this for God and my country. I now take the singular honor to invite Mama, Honorable Dr. Ruth Nankabira, to come and greet the people of West Nile and revenge back the fire they gave her for demanding electricity.
Thank you very much. Honorable Phiona Nyamutoro has said it all. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, and Your Excellency, the Vice President, the Deputy Speaker of Parliament, colleagues, ministers and ministers of state, members of Parliament, the civil servants team, religious leaders, cultural leaders, the local leaders from this region. I will stand on the protocol because we want to hear from Mzee. Your Excellency, I welcome you back from phase 1, where you started from this morning at Nebi substation, where you commissioned, you actually switched on West Nile region to the national grid. We thank God for that. Thank you so much. Your Excellency, while you are there, I informed the team that was there the question that has been put regarding connecting West Nile power to the national grid. When are you connecting? When are you connecting us to the national grid? The question that I witnessed being put before my former ministers of energy. And I was looking at Irene Muloni, I was looking at Chitutu, I looked at Saida Bumba. This question has been lingering on, but I have been in Parliament for quite some time. And I felt the challenge that those ministers that were holding the portfolio were going through. When news came to me that I'm now the Minister of Energy, I trembled because of the numerous challenges that I had witnessed. Today, the President has answered that question. But I know that there will be many more questions to follow. For example, the question that was pushed to us yesterday as we gathered here to launch the Energy Access Scale-Up project for this region is, when are you connecting Obongi to the national grid? Are the people of Obongi here? Are you here? And you are asking that question, right? I want to stand here and pledge on behalf of my ministry, the Ministry of Energy, that we are putting the next step vividly and quickly and steadily to connect the people of Ubongi, so that the entire ring of West Nile is connected. And I stand here to appreciate the push for this connection that has been coming from none other than the Right Honorable Second Deputy Prime Minister, whom I want to appreciate so much for the guidance and also for the support. And the fact that he's here today testifies that he has been pushing and would like to witness what he has been pushing coming through. So Your Excellency, Ubongi is on course. We are going to do everything it takes to make sure that we complete that ring. Mine is to appreciate. I appreciate you, Your Excellency, for the guidance. I listened to Honorable Nyamutoro telling her story. If it was my day, I would tell the same story that Honorable Nyamutoro has said. You've continued to guide us, and I want to appreciate. Her Excellency, the Vice President, whom you delegated to chair cabinet when you are not there. But I want to thank you that you gave cabinet first priority. But before you come to chair us in cabinet, the Vice President is the one who guides on the order paper for cabinet and all that. And she has put priority on my docket: electricity, oil and gas, and minerals. And I would like to appreciate her for the support and the entire cabinet for the support. I also wish to appreciate the leadership of Parliament, because we are always put on carpet. Honorable Okasai has been more frequent than myself in Parliament, attending parliamentary sessions. I attend during the Prime Minister's question time, but Okasai is always there. But with the leadership that understands the importance of this docket, we've been able to pull through big amendments to acts like the amendment to the Electricity Act of 1999 that has opened up the sector for private people to invest into energy infrastructure, which is going to help us see this power being pulled up to the last mile person. Thank you, Parliament. Thank you, members of Parliament, for the support that you've been giving me and my team. Team Energy, Team No Sleep, the winning team, thank you so much. Permanent Secretary and your team, you now know the duty that is before us. We are working with many agencies. The distribution company, I saw the manager, the MD, Engineer Mutikanga, the transmission company and distribution company, but we also have UECCC, Uganda Energy Credit Capitalization Company. Together, we want to see power to places where the President directed us to put power. So thank you so much, and may you continue with that kind of response. Your Excellency, I know that many people do not appreciate the journey that we move to where the last consumer gets energy. I'll leave this to you, sir, because you know how to simplify your message to the last person. Somebody is seeing the pylons moving towards Arua, the substations being constructed, but still asks when power will arrive. So you will probably, sir, remind us so that we appreciate the effort that your government that you lead has been putting in place. Your Excellency, since the 1st of this month, we have been here. Honorable Okasai was in Terego to switch on a 33 kV line from Wendy to Terego, Yumbe, and Moyo. I want to urge my colleagues to mobilize for connection, because consumption there is still minimal. A few bulbs that are consuming power which has been switched on. Then on the 2nd, we were here to launch the World Bank project, $638 million, which we are going to use to fast-track connection. There are people who have been stranded with the poles in their courtyards because they don't have money either to wire their houses or to pay for the connection. Your Excellency, with this project, for those who do not require any pole, they will be connected freely so that they begin to use this electricity. We witnessed the connections yesterday, and we received testimonies from the beneficiaries whose lives have already started changing because their businesses are now booming. Here in Nebi, we received a beneficiary who has expanded his business. Is called Okelo and is now into stone cutting plus selling cold drinks. So we were here yesterday to tell them that we're going to fast-track connection, first of all by waiving the fees that we have been charging to those people who require either one pole or no requirement for a pole, to be connected freely for as long as they have wired their homes using certified wire people. And there is a fee for them to pay for the initial units that you are going to consume, and also for the inspection fees, which does not go beyond 3,000 shillings. This has been pulled from 723,000 shillings, which we use to ask for connection. Tomorrow, Your Excellency, you have assigned Her Excellency the Vice President to represent you in Arua to commission yet another big substation in Arua, and we shall be there. That is the 4th of August. So Western Nile is on fire. You've been putting us on fire, we are putting you on fire. Can you consume this power? Can we encourage action so that you consume the power, we get the money, we pay the loan, we invest more into this industry. Your Excellency, as we talk about industries, I have pressure, and this gentleman can really put. He almost boxed India's Ziria Wako when we visited Arua when I just been appointed. The man, he almost boxed my bodyguard. He's an honorable member of parliament, although I'm calling him a man, just like that. But because of the way he sometimes behaves when he wants something and you are not really coming out. This honorable member of parliament representing a constituency called the Honorable Arion from Aringa South. Am I lying? Isn't he very aggressive even on the floor of parliament? And sometimes he comes as if he's not alone, as if he's carrying someone on the head. But he feels for his people. Your Excellency, this man, this Honorable Arion, was requested by Operation Welfare Creation to prepare a nursery seedling. Actually, he received the seeds and he prepared the seedling. But things changed, and the seedlings that he had prepared became into a big forest. He had a vision to set up a factory to manufacture bar soap. He went ahead and bought machinery. He has dragged me up to where he is storing the machinery and is paying 50,000 shillings per day. He has dragged me to go and see the machinery. You had promised to bail him out, Your Excellency, on the last visit to Arua. I will not breathe if I don't mention this here. I beg for your pardon, Your Excellency. The machinery is in the country. He needed just 2-point-something billion shillings, which Honorable Matia Kasaija promised for as long as he receives a directive from you to look around within to get the 2.2 or 2.3 billion to okay. And I could not really move away from this podium without giving a word for Honorable Arion, because he's now going to consume. If he's assisted to establish this factory, he'll be one of the consumers of this tea. Lastly, Your Excellency, your friend, the chairman of Amea Power, Chairman Hassan, you've met her twice from UAE when you visited UAE. Sent a team here yesterday and we did groundbreaking for 24 megawatt solar power. But the package discussed with him, I was present, included wind energy and also an industrial park. He promised that he was going to make sure that those two are achieved. I told the team he sent yesterday to do the commissioning, groundbreaking, that we are still waiting for the industrial park because he said he was going to help us, and also the wind energy towards Karamoja, so that the industrial park will be able to help consume this power. So I want to end by congratulating my honorable daughter, Phiona Nyamutoro'S, for your day today, which is a climax of connecting West Nile region to the national grid. Congratulations. I want to thank all the supporters, as she mentioned them. And I stand here to pledge that in the ministry we work as a team. Honorable Nyamutoro'S is in the right place, in the right hands, at the right time. Congratulations to you and all the people who have helped you. I now want to take this honor to invite Her Excellency, the Vice President, SG? Okay. I have been informed that since the roadmap is out for the next election, there are very, 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 very important people in the room who are supposed to say something. And I would like to invite my friend, my colleague, the Right Honorable Secretary General, who has helped us when we were discussing with the project affected people. We start with one by one. Your Excellency, I would like to appreciate him in your presence. He mobilized the project affected people who had issues, who made us delay, and we negotiated with them, and then we saw the project moving on. Right Honorable Secretary General, allow me also to request you that when you are done, you will invite Her Excellency, the Vice President, to invite the President to speak to us. Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Thank you, thank you. Luak menebi utie ni nedi wafoyo ande atie do kirikiri uno ya utie kamenu log melo bukilo wa endo. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, Jalo Kunga, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, and all the invited guests, may I keep the protocol as has been mentioned because of time. Your Excellency, I recall when we came to Nebi district in the last election, we were in this same ground, and the people of Nebi openly asked you for electricity before 2026. We went to Arua, it was the same request. We went to Moyo, Ajumani, Koboko, Pakwach, it was the same request. But deep in my heart, I knew that you are a promise keeper. The way you liberated this country, you brought West Nile closer to Uganda by giving Tarmac Road. You brought Karamoja closer to the center by giving Tarmac Road and fighting insecurity. You brought the people of West Nile from exile back home. I knew the question of power was a small issue. Today we are here celebrating two achievements. We are celebrating Honorable Nyamutoro for being recommended by God to serve in your cabinet under your signature. We are here to celebrate West Nile for being connected to the national grid. All I can say is to the people of West Nile, we love you. The President loves you so, so much. Loakme West Nile utie. There is a song that I like singing when I'm in West Nile, especially in Alur sub-region. Bedo kake bedo pinjere kokroma ko betie. Wawira winja wadikere adika jodongo yamgi washo piny ma wotore doko hey wande waduogo nodo Omarwa. Your Excellency, I grew up in West Nile, especially in Panyimur, so I know a bit of Alur, and I'm part of the community. So we know, even based on the roads that we have put in our manifesto, in your hands and in your presence, this will be handled. But as you have taught, we need to respond to issues systematically. You don't do everything at once. We are aware of the promise about Goli Road. We are aware of the promise we made in our manifesto
about the road that connects Goli, Parombo, Panyimur, Pakwach. We are aware of the road that connects Nyaravu, Kuchwin, Wadilai. We are aware of the promise we made of the road that connects Pakwach, Wadilai, Obongi, Moyo. We know in your hands all these roads will be covered. Now that we have covered electricity, we are concentrating in household income, we know all these investments will be brought to West Nile. And I was seated there, I was under attack. They came to me to remind you, sir, that in 2026, they expect that the party should bring you back on the ballot paper. So I request to put you on notice that the voice of the people is demanding for you. And this is very simple. Very simple in the sense that in you we have hope. In you we are peaceful. Your Excellency, I was in Karamoja and I was given 2 testimonies by 2 ladies. One is a disabled person. She came to the microphone and said that under NRM, the family of the disabled people can now be recognized in public. In the previous regimes, the disabled were not even talked about. They were not recognized. Then there was another lady who came and said, before NRM came to power, she had 4 children and 3 of them died because of diseases. She was left with 1. But under NRM, she has produced 8 more and they're all healthy and lively. And that is the joy we have, that our population has increased from 15 million to now 45 million. It's all about you. Where can we go without you? I am here on behalf of the party to thank your leadership, to thank your government for achieving one of the major milestones in our manifesto to the people of West Nile. Luak Meralu, Ateka for Jadwong Lobo, Pitish Maber Mutiu West Nile Kae, Makato de Teach Mutiu in Nebi district. Lok Begudu Mashedo, Golino, Unuwesho Kae, Ebiti, Wangea Ngea Ebiti, Makaire Watika Neno Nia, Shan Mai Udika Shela Shell. Lokashane lok mukelo wakake mapire tek nazilo kilok manok manaloko ni oweka gi kamae dongaluongo Jadwong Mador Ot Mokoshik, the Right Honorable Deputy Speaker of Parliament, to just come and say a few words and invite Her Excellency the Vice President. Or I'm told the Right Honorable Deputy Speaker had an emergency and has gone. May I now take the opportunity to invite Her Excellency, the Vice President, to give her remarks and invite you, Your Excellency, to talk to your people. Vice, the floor is yours. You may in Alur. As you come to speak, when Jesus resurrected, there is a song when I was here campaigning for Hashim, we were singing, Oche, 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 Don Kulie, Oche, Oche, Don Kulie. Malaika. Oh, Washu. Thank you. Your Excellency, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Secretary General. Your Excellency, General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, the President of the Republic of Uganda, the Second Deputy Prime Minister and Deputy Leader of Government Business in Parliament, General Moses Ali, Your Highness Ubimo Olaker Phillips Rune III, the King of Alur, all the religious leaders present, Your Grace, the Archbishop of Gulu Archdiocese, and all the religious leaders present, my colleagues, ministers, colleagues, members of Parliament, the Right Honorable Richard Todung, the Secretary General of NRM, and all the SEC members and all the NRM leaders present in your respective capacities, the local leaders, including the RCCs, the RDCs, the LC5 Chairman, the councillors, all invited guests in your respective capacities, including the security chiefs and the senior government officials, ladies and gentlemen. God is good and all the time. Amoto unucheke. The Secretary General, Your Excellency, has instructed me to speak in Alur, and I am going to follow his instruction to the dot. Wafoyo, Kelo, March, Matek, West Nile. March, Matek, Otie, Ber, P, Otiat, P, Somo, Hotel, Kumaken, Mukende, Mapol. Wafoyo, President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, Jalkunga, P, Kelo, Iwa, March. Government, B, Medere Kutich, Mabechu, Machalo, Kuch, Somo, Otat, P. Maleng, PBM, Emioga, Ngudu, Mukende, Mapol. Excellency, Auni apenjo piny achel kende ibengunia. Umik chwak ni President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni Jalkunga 2026. Oni abelongo President Jalkunga mebinoni wechokulwa kupachigu. And I thank the Honorable Phiona Nyamutoro'S for inviting me to come to Nebi to celebrate with her the achievement of being appointed Minister of State, but also for the long life, which is still short, but it's going to be longest that God has given her. I thank you, Nyamutoro, and your dear husband. You have given me the opportunity to interact with this very precious delegation this afternoon. Today is the day of His Excellency the President. Let's welcome him with a very loud hand clap. Your Excellency, I take this singular honor and privilege to invite you to come and speak to us. The floor is yours, sir.
Please sit down. Those who have got where to sit.
Danoma kapodu shunga kakomuti oshopo bedo pin.
Her Excellency the Vice. Somebody translate for me.
I'm here already, sir.
Very good.
Thank you, Papa.
Her Excellency the Vice President.
Jawang Wongom.
The Deputy Prime Minister.
Jawi Parliament, me Uganda.
His Highness the Culture Leader.
Wegwa Jatela Mitede Robimo.
The religious leaders.
Jutela Mitipo.
The ministers.
Jo ministers Magitie.
Members of Parliament.
Parliament, MPs mutie,
all the other leaders,
jotela mukende shekegi,
and all the people of Nebi who are here today. And
Mananu luak mine bisheke magiti etin kakeni.
Kopango, Nedi, Afoyo, I am happy to be here. I am happy to be here to commission the power line to West Nile.
Machine madit mikilombach i West Nile.
But also to celebrate Nyamutoro'S achievements.
Man pinifoyo mungo pinyamutoro.
I will start with Nyamutoro.
Akeshako kunyamutoro.
I linked up with her
Arombo kode
when I came to campaign for somebody called Orombi.
Abina rombo kode na ngapika timu campaign pangati manyinga Orombi. Any
there was an election, I don't know how many years ago.
Ponji moko bedi manya kwe pikare moko.
So when I came to campaign, there was a young girl.
Sama bino katimu campaign for Orombi agaman wangu nyasinyako.
Who had just finished university or was still studying.
Mapodi udaro Somadara University ente cheka shungu shekengo.
She was campaigning for our candidate.
Ebedo katimu campaign ni ngati mwasha anu rombi.
So I noted her.
Agama goro nyinge.
When others are in nightclubs and so on, for her she was here campaigning.
Jomu kende bedo kamado met kumiel je wor en pare bedo ka sendre pe rombi i campaign.
That's how you see people's qualities.
Kadong eno tap nyeo dano mutie kotela matera ne gini eno. Okepa chingudo.
Then later on, I met her as a youth candidate for parliament now.
Enye adoga rombo kode mebe shungudo pinibedo MP nyoja wangarado mi Uganda I parliament.
Then of course I had no problem advising. I didn't take sides, but I could see that if she's elected, she would be a good youth MP.
Amito na ngongonya ting tengashel entora ngiyo dero moko ye awati ma kajolondo shobedo ja wang arado matera. Upadi.
And when she was elected,
ento sama dong jolonde de.
I noted her in the among the backbenchers.
Alonene ikindano mabedo yoringe nyano.
That's why, therefore, when I appointed her, people didn't know that I know some of these people quietly.
Eno oketo kasama amabina shime tap dano mapo yongoni aketo mana beda ngeyo kado ngati bedi ngeye kusha angeyo atie ko wang machalo jara nyodo.
That's how we have been building in the NRM for the last 60 years.
The oro kawoni pirabusi el mazoi NRM eno kite mawa ngoko.
We always identify talent,
wangio dano ntie kodiru,
commitment,
dano magite kotego mitish,
and the devotion.
Mandok iri.
That's how we have been building. If you look at generation after generation. We were working with the elders, Ben Kiwanuka,
Wabeka Tiyokojumutegi, Majolongo, Mi Uganda, Mashalo Ben Kiwanuka, Obote,
others like Bianyima,
Jomukende, Mashalo Bianyima.
Then the other next group were the Nabuderes. Then the Rugundas,
Kundagi,
the group, the Mabas group.
Jomukende Mo Ayokuni.
Then the Mozambique group, the Sades.
Group Mukende Ayokudi in Mozambique.
Then the others like the Otemas whom I see here.
Aneno Otema Kawuni Aneno Awinjo Junyute. Anweni, General.
Like that. That's how we identify. Each generation, we look for committed people.
Kobang jomu kinjomu tegini ni tundu bir ya rado pin waneno dano ma wangi tek dok munge yotish.
So therefore, all of you make it a habit to identify promising people, young people, and encourage them. Don't discourage them because of selfishness.
Eno uketo wa washonia wunu joma utie kawoni no kudu shaya rado ma wish enjo mikigi kare teng mandi kirinya ge team matek keto weki ginde gishwaki man gibet kwa NRM eno.
And don't be biased.
Kudu shaya ngati moko.
You simply say, all I want is a committed NRM cadre.
Pain mawabe meto te NRM cadres nyo tano magimiri ni NRM kende.
Although I could see Nyamutoro was a good cadre, but I could not impose her on the NRM structures.
Anglara ngiyo mana nino Nyamutoro bedu jatela macho enta chopo di yogingo dano mimebi nya ukete bedi kokoro kindi jatela pa NRM kakai.
I had to wait for the NRM structures to say, oh, this is the one.
Para koro nangu dongu jumi NRM ushemu wun mano londo nyama ere mche jatela manda.
Then I support her against the opposition.
Then agama mio ire support muromo miloyo dongu jotogwa mche opposition.
You the leader, you should not take sides among your children.
Wunu jutela makawoni kana wiya bedao kudu chwaktenga she.
This children is better than the other one. No, that's not your business.
Nyatin ma ber oloyo nyatin ma enu tiengo koloka muma kibeko de chalo jara nyodo.
Tell the constituency, say, you people give me the best NRM you like.
Kan pare romo mi yer osaija NRM mandamu loyo zo remumi ira.
Then they give you whom you like. That's the one you support now against the other groups.
Kan junu wango tap ngati maber chashi ma eja chama shwa kudung asedo kode niadung muloyo joma sha muti opposition.
You are causing a lot of unnecessary conflicts.
Ubetawi kindulembe maswasa mati gipe sedero.
By the senior person taking sides among juniors.
Dano mu tegini man ogbende mi NRM majodongo gi yanyo kati chwa ngata shelge weko macha
of the NRM.
I
have talked to many people who ended up going to the opposition.
I wish you could do for more NRM, my don't get lucky your opposition, you dogwa, Masha.
They say I was NRM, but I left because in our Bantu dialects, they call it Okube and Kokola.
Gewatunya aweko NRM bien sama bedu kesha do bantu majulongo kokola ngamunge. Meaning what?
That is when you are trying to move, somebody is getting near you.
Kan eno telembene tienia imiti sidi wengi ento ngati suku peyo mano dwalo tiendi ngeye atara.
How do you call it in
Your Excellency, we call that one atara.
Atara. Atara marach. and it's not necessary.
No, atara telembe de peti JDP.
If you allow the NRM people to show you whom they want,
kani mitu NRM ulonde ngati manda.
Then you would have less friction in the party. Even the one who did not go through the primaries will not be bitter because you will know that nobody fought me, it was just the people who... So therefore, the importance of people like Nyamutoro and the young people like the young ones whom I appointed recently, Lilian Aber.
Mukende Mashimu Madoka Keto Tie Minister Lilian Aber.
It is to let you know that that's how the NRM has built capacity.
Keto weke unu juma ede ungenya eno kitema NRM umedo kodotego migi mami tundu team gite poda suitela.
Like recently, who are retiring generals.
Chalo kago eni wabeka miyom ni jodongo pakeya madongo chalo generals kodomondo.
Who had been in the struggle for the last 50 years, 40
Magi
years.
beka konyo wai itiero luin matung tung pi oru kago pira beach zo.
What would have happened if we had not developed the young ones?
Kanang wakelo ngarado nyojo matindo egi nango dongango mutemere ka jumutegi ni chagi wokitich.
Where would the army be?
Dong ma joma egi ke nangi bedo kani.
So that is the first point.
Eno lembe mirashel mamita keti wengu.
But the second point
Dario
is what Nyamutoro talked about.
Lembe Nyamutoro wechi wieno.
Because I have been seeing people talking about young people.
Abedo ka woto mando ka winja rado nangu wechenya wana rado.
Politics is not about biology.
Politics nyoke gamba utie ngoni angati tegini nyonyatin.
It's about ideology.
Ongit mangati tiyo kode.
Jesus was here 2,000 years ago.
Yesu obedi ngomeni orelu fario angesh.
And he said, love your neighbor as you love yourself.
Ewa sho marwedu shalo mimeri rigi inde.
And love God with all your heart and all your might.
Mani mar mungo kuradunde peri man ngesh ni sheke.
Now, this is 2,000 years ago.
Eni orelu fario angesh mewe sholembeni.
Either you believe that or you don't.
Dong yi nyoke kwer rewe shesha.
If you say, I hate my neighbor.
Kani washi nya dago jirani nyo ngatimwa bedu kode.
But I am young.
Pien anatie nya aradu podi.
We say that's biology but not ideology.
Eje weche perilembe mekoma eni.
So you are young, but what ideas are you supporting?
Kana ngwina radu de kirie kunyo mitie kode maibe chwako ne.
Because Jesus was young.
Pien Yesu de bedu nyatina radu.
He was in his 30s.
Obedi oro piera de kuye kende.
And there were young people with him.
Arado matindo de bedu tie ngete.
I think Judas Iscariot may also have been young.
Yuda majalwore de kokore bedu kindarado wadi.
So what do we do now?
Dong wati mangotu.
There were two young people.
Aradario
Jesus
Yesu
and Judas.
Man Yuda.
If you had said young, it would have meant that Judas is the same as Jesus. So therefore, the young people, please don't get lost. Get correct ideas. Yes, you may have some ideas which are different. But check whether you have also people who think like you among all generations.
Kenyi chalarado de nyanyo jumo kutie mutie ko paro machalo pericha nyonge pericha ikinju mutegini de ibedi nyi lembe.
So therefore,
Dong
I have been telling the Nyamutoro'S
abeka nyutundano machalo Nyamutoro'S
and the PLU group.
Kojo mi PLU
and the mobilizers in my office.
Man dano mukende mage wako kwiri office para.
The Bazukuru.
Dano machalo muhozi group muhozi MK team.
The Bazukuru, the Lakwaras.
Nyekwayo Bazukulu nyekwayo.
There's also Seku, Helen Seku and Patriotism Club.
Tumoko Julongo Nyigi Seku, Mandog Bende Patriotism Club.
I think Nyamutoro summarized it well. I can see that she understands what we have been talking about.
Kita mangi ukode Nyamutoro mako maber. Aneno dong nyang inyongech para mando ketie ko kitong ed matie ko de.
Because for her,
And
she said what is crucial is education,
e wachnya piny ma pirete ko tie ponjiri,
then health,
yotkum,
and then what she called entrepreneurial skills, but I can call it wealth creation.
yore mis dwaro lim enta koka wacho ni kelo lony ikipacho ikindano.
The question for everybody, young or old,
Penji paratin iu kadog jomutegin kadog maradu.
what do you say about education?
Ibedi wechango ikomlembe paponjiri.
Injiri, religion.
Anda kadi dini
I'm talking about education.
amita wechi komponjiri.
Pojeri.
Ponjiri.
Okay. And Jomukwano?
Jomukwano means jomusomo. In Alur we say musomo.
Oh, Musomo. Okay.
Jomusomo.
That's Bantu.
The other one is in Acholi.
Yeah. So,
Long
what are your ideas about education?
in paro periti angoy kumlem paponjiri.
The NRM, since 1997, wanted you to do free education in the government schools.
Nia itirabu when you abiru ni tundu tin NRM wachinya usom mananu.
But some people have not yet got this, and you still get charges in schools,
Jomu kende ikindanu enugi nyang migi podu yanyo jayasu inwan kanichi the school poda su jobeketo awia be sholo Sunday school. They are consenting, they are saying many.
That's where the problem is.
Enu tab kama peko parati ye kudanu ni enu.
The NRM line is that in government schools there should be no paying of charges.
NRM wacho kama le nya ko bank ponjiri or ponjiri school. Keta we are busy nyochol.
Now, but it has not been implemented because people are not convinced.
Gano mapol okwero kayiu lembe eni uketo kite marketo kodo paro paracha juteka lobo gingo school madongtung.
That's what I discussed with the Kampala youth.
Oketa wecho kodara adumi Kampala
who are being mobilized by groups to riot in Kampala.
Arado majumoko pero kashwaye wanginya gichege nyai wo idungudu.
I met them.
Arombo koge.
Say, but of course they were blaming this government and all that.
Gibedo iparo migicha gibedo kawecho marache kom gamente mange wacho peko migiche gamente.
I said yes. The NRM, the secretariat will have to wake up.
Awacho nya jungunyo kalmadit pa NRM omako gike yabuangide.
To know that in Kampala, youth who have no parents, who have no jobs, who have no education.
Gengenya aradu moko gi Kampala podi gitie magi peku juru nyodo migi mangi peku tishde mando gisomungo.
But it is also partly the mistake of the NRM people.
Ento kite manyanko dede peku echa tie kindwa wa NRM wadano mi NRM moko gi.
Of not identifying those groups.
Dien giweko juenu gibedo swa genye ugo ilembe migi.
But I also blamed them.
Ento ginde aneno tenge migi de tie kogoro.
Blame the youth, you people.
Unaradu.
The NRM created structures for you from the beginning.
NRM oye construction nyo kabedo mitela niraradu niya ipaka ya chaki pa NRM.
LC1, you have seen them here.
Mandi uneno Elsa Chelu bedukai.
LC2, LC, these are all elected by you, not by me.
Elsa Chel, Elsa Rio, Elsa Dek, kuno mukende no gizo, they will only be uneno gi.
The councillors.
Councillors.
The LC3 chairperson, LC5 chairperson.
Elsa Dek, Elsa Bish gi.
The members of parliament.
Jo Angwai Otketushik.
Why don't you Kubanja is the Bantu word, meaning to demand death.
Perangoni Ubanjo Gingo.
Why don't you kubanja them the government programs?
Ubanju gingo I program pagamente pirango.
We hear there is free education. Why are there charges in schools?
Uwinju de nya somo ponjiri bedmi manano to pirango majube keto nya ushol fees school.
You go to your LC 3 chairperson. You ask him.
Inu makishidi ba elsa de perishidi pende pirango majube sholo fees.
You go to the councillor.
Ishidi ba councillor peri.
Then they will now be forced to answer.
Ginecha kupenji mi penda kecha bedi yugema kugam lembe peri.
We hear there is PDM money.
Wabe winju nya parish development model your PDM send the TA.
How many people in our parish have got?
Danadi Munwango parish development model PDM.
Then how about Myoga?
Myoga Adi Munwango.
You don't have to fight or to quarrel.
Umakungo down your kofoduru negura nege kindu.
But you demand.
Endo makupenji.
You kubanja.
Umake banje.
You use the power you have.
Itiu kutego mitie kode.
LC system to demand what belongs to you.
Mutie chalo local council nyotela muami pedero no. Menuango pinma peri makaperi cha chuchi bengi.
So you had Nyamutoro saying NRM is education. Education meaning in the case of government schools, free education in the primary schools and in the secondary schools.
Iwinjo Nyamutoro owachonia NRM utie chalo ponjiri kokome. Bien NRM kuponjiri tia shell is school pagamente kadoki primary mani secondary de.
Now when I met the youth in Kampala,
Samarombo kodara adi Kampala
who have been used to riot.
Many
of them had dropped out of school because of the school charges. And you can see it is affecting the whole country. Because in the primary school, the children are 10.89 million.
Primary kende watie kudawia million apar kupointa bungwen.
But if you go to secondary schools, it is 2.6 million.
Kani chido isinia iwanwangu million ariyokuwie.
And yet the years of primary and the years of secondary are almost the same.
Kani neno orumi mi bedi primary ko misinia de ineno chalo bizo utie marom
7 years and 6 years.
Ora busiel ora biro.
So, where did the 7 million go?
Dong danu million abirwe, gini kakani.
Who were in the primary school?
Magibe di primary million aparke kuye.
Why are they not in the secondary school?
Birango magibe sa omungo gi medire kodenshi di isinia.
They have dropped out because of the school charges.
Ge work pien jobe fizi oromu korjuro nyodo migidong.
So, all the NRM people, please be clear about this. If there is any excuse that the capitation grant is not enough, let's add more money. Let's suppress other things and we add more money.
Kano parunya sende mawanwa shwalo mabeda shwali tedero no. Ni school oromu go umuromo. Timba weke are mamed sende kucha kodi jogami bajiru nyodo.
Then Nyamutoro
Uwinji
spoke about health.
Uwesho lembe moge kum lempa yotkum.
Health.
Yotkum.
One part of health has worked very well.
Tengashel utiumaber.
This is the immunization.
Eno tono yas. Iduga wia matinda guerra.
Now you can hear what the Secretary General was telling you in Karamoja, a woman who had children who died, and when they were immunized, they all survived.
Ishopo ka windio mandi Secretary General Richard Todwangu beka wechi Karamoja, nya wia mashono beduto, endo kawoni mapol gitie podikwo yas.
So, you no longer see polio.
Dongineno ngo jorogoro makesha mapolio odwalo tiengi.
You don't see measles.
Donguneno ngo gwenyo nyo alora makesha.
All those diseases are no longer there.
Remu ma eno gidong cheke wagwayo gigi pe dong kin pacho.
But the ones which are still there, like malaria and so on,
Ngudong no do matindi chendo chalo malaria kumukende nogi.
they need the medicine.
Gen gimito do yat mamonya.
And you find medicine is not there in the health centers.
Isi de odi yatin wango yat they pay udia.
And yet the medicine is sent.
Ye akun ke wapedo shwalo to yati I udiadva.
Why don't you go and with your LC3 chairpersons and your counselors and LC tools and you say, you, medicine tie kwene, where did you put it?
Pirangongo uchidi ba councillors, Elsario ku Elsade ku ke ma jotela mitede ru keji penjo kinya yat mwa magicamente swallowe nikakani.
If they say it's not enough, then they report back. The medicine you are sending is not enough and there is proof that it was not enough. But if it was sent and diverted to go to Congo, then we go for the one who diverted the medicine.
Kan unwango nyanda yat magishwalo shage oromungo omira duogine keto weka medi yate kabedumu. Enjo kanu binyanya jumuko keto yato shomutiende chido yori Congo. Maisa dongu utiku de mapere manu nyutira.
And Nyamutoro spoke about entrepreneurship, which means wealth creation.
Man Nyamutoro weche kom yore mi dwaro lin. Enke enebe weche kom kelo lonyo, man nyayo lonyo.
And I have told you of the 4 acres model. Since 1996,
awesho iu ekom keto sayo angwen. Mitedero ni aitira bungweni abisieli.
1 acre for coffee, if the coffee can grow.
Saya shell kakamakawa jupidie iket pikawa.
1 acre for fruits.
Saya shell obedi minyingien mirashama.
1 acre for pasture.
Saya shell omakobedi mileya lum nileya.
For dairy cows.
Enoleya dien mishak.
In the shade for zero grazing.
Keto weki kudi dien peri malak swai kindano no egwoke pasho.
Food crop.
Mando bende mikodi mirashama de makoberutie podo.
Like cassava 1 acre.
Ongora du poda shell.
Poultry for eggs.
Mando bende umakegwo gwen pi tonge.
Pigare for those who are not Muslims.
Man doko pegu de makojogwoke ni dano ma Islam ngo.
And fish farming.
Man dok bende pedo renyo reje.
Here in the Nile Valley.
Ni joma mutie to namno.
We can absorb very many youth with fish farming.
Anena rado mapol gitako don kite mi pi.
By getting the Minister of Agriculture to dig ponds for the youth.
Eka pejo jofara maneno we fur kugwako leya mandok rech Ministry of Agriculture niya ubinutong igi kama gichopo gwaki rech.
So this is what the young person Nyamutoro is saying.
Eni tie tapit wech madano mariek chalo Nyamutoro muti aradu wedu uteka wechi we manu nyanye.
In other words, she's agreeing with our programs.
Iyore moko eteka yoko lembe makelo iu cheke.
You, the young person,
in miti aradu koni.
Do you agree with this or don't you?
Ube yu kora yo yungo.
You can't simply say I am young. You are young, what do you believe in? So I'm glad with the examples of people like Nyamutoro. And that's what all of you should be thinking about. Wealth creation in the manner we have talked about. Education, health. Then those will give you other things. They will give you better housing. Clean water. Even before the water of the government has got to you, if you have got money, you can do jolopi and you have your own water in your own house.
Ichako jolopi itang chali ikin mimo mole to bati peri pacho.
Not to borrow hole from the roof. Jolopi from the roof.
Makijol don kudiwi out kurikur macha.
Orombi doesn't know that I know a rule.
Papa, I translated well. I'm saying they should not wait from the borehole, but harvest.
Very good.
Yes. I've been perfect, sir.
Very good.
Yes.
So, then Heref, that one I've already talked about. So even power. It's good you are now having this power of the government. But if you solve the problem of wealth, of income in your homestead, even before the government power has come, have your own solar power on your own. Because the solar power is everywhere. So I'm very glad that you are, the young people in Nyamutoro was very clear on that. And all of you, young and old, I have told you many times that Jesus was a good teacher.
I wish you Yesu Kristo oberujaponji muamaber.
He said, seek ye first the kingdom of heaven, the rest will be added unto you.
Osai bero pa Mungu, manusai wang Mungu. Pinmi ngomeni gisheke gibiti mire iri.
There are many things to do in the world.
Pin jupa majisho potimo kaniti dano makoi ngomeni.
But the NRM is saying, seek ye first the homestead income.
Mira NRM watching ikin pin madupa e. Mira chiel ke sai lonyo. Sende ke mondi jeba peri.
The rest will come.
Mugisa mukende mapol, bibino.
There is a man some kilometers away from here.
Jadin moko etie nyabor nyano kukakeni.
He's one of our civil servants.
Etie ikindano mitimuti agamente.
It's called Kermundu.
Nyenge Kermundu is around.
Kermundu. Binokan.
Emicha. Bin.
Binokan. Lok.
Bin ikeweshi.
Where is it? Kermundo? Look about Lonyo.
Kabini weche kum Lonyo.
In the local language, I know the local language. Don't waste time translating it for me. In the local language, leave protocol around local language.
Afọ Jufwa. Ingete yotie minot para Grace Germondo. One watie kupodo I kalwang. Podmi kalwang eni Jufwa. Wa tie ka furufur. Madagi kum yen. Ma wadongo nyinge. Chalo kalafuru. Chalo sofregi. Watie ku yen. Machego nyinge. Chalo mango. Muchungua. Ndemogi. Avocado de wapuru. What ye ku podo eni mo pidi e kawa mo pido ikaruan ka woni mo cha ko pido or mo kado tuj ka go ekas pirabora jofwa lonyo ilemi podu etimre mi manda endi ugobi nembe o kondu ka woni unenu ku wengu ageno jimuti e town gineno koda tipa mutika ye o kondu mu ai kodo Ikalwang waboloro inebika kaindie. Ugobi watie ku rech watie ku fish ponds abora madongo. Muze won ngom wachunia kadinango chopre waket cages idure Nile gicha. Ento amita nyutu la pour ma ber. Ne Ikalwang watie ku fish ponds matush abora madongo. Mwapidie rech manyinge Ozogoro, man, nyai, mawabol waro yude, ageno bilo de unwam gemit. Don kawaneno niya, kodale meni gibo timere, ma anda ikingi enu, wakelo gi isoko, ma ekelwa lonyo ma wakwalongo akwala, pero ngoni wafure kukwok, anda echebukila loka ma dit iwa, ingomba lur fwa, ingom West Nile for man Uganda zo. Afoyo Muze. Thank you.
Jalonyo Tiokan Navy. Is Jalonyo there? How much money are you earning per annum?
Kubang Oru Wanwangu Kago million Dakashiel Muze. We get about 100 million.
How much?
100 million.
100 million?
Yes.
Apoyo. This Apoyo Mate. This Kermundo
Donguneno Jadin Manyinge Kermundo
is not in California.
Ene Bedongo Tugimundo Majulongo California.
Is here in Navy.
Ene no Nyatin Mumanyola in Nebieni.
And he's actually part-time because he's also a civil servant.
Umakungede nyechengati matemu tipagamente ento kan tishupe nangete kapurufuru.
So I think if he was full-time, he would do even more.
Kanangu inmi furufuru sawa sheke pe jara tipagamente nyutunya nangichopo temo masago ene de loye.
So this is what we are telling you.
Eni ponji mateka miu iunegieni.
The 1 million shillings we are giving you in the PDM.
Million a shell mobe mi PDM no.
We are sure it can help you to plant at least 1 acre of either coffee or fruits.
Watie ku paro mabesho mania ku million a shell minwangu ishopo pido kodo kawa eka shell nyu sa shell.
Or buy some pigs.
Nyoke wilo pegu mokugi.
Or some goats.
Nyoke wilo diegi.
So that you start.
Geto weki ishake kodo kite minwangu lini.
Now, on the issue of infrastructure like Gori Road, we shall do it.
Amita kegamlembe moko ekomlembe pa purungudu machalo migoli. Wabe shiti medu.
But the issue is that we have got so many things to do.
Ento watie kangio iye nya makani mawala shaki.
Like for instance, in the last 3 years,
Chalo ora de kangesh,
we have put emphasis on PDM.
Wala waketo parumwa manako shingwa sheke i PDM.
If you see the money we are spending on PDM.
Kani nene well sende mawateka meo i PDM.
On emyoga.
Emyoga.
If we were to do roads.
Kana umakwa fingudu.
All the major roads in Uganda will be done.
Na ngudu mapol mi Uganda do wafiu wadaro.
But we weigh.
Ento wakengiyo yede.
We did Arua Road long ago, some years now.
Wala watimu nguduma murengo shidi Arua
from Karuma.
Niya ipake Karuma.
But you still find Chan near the road.
Asupodu inwango Chan utie nyengudu.
Chorus Tiekan and Chan also Tiekan.
I translate.
Put it in good Arul.
Inwango ni angudu malengu tieka kaju fiyo endo chande butingen gudu eno. Bien pende peche papadano.
Are you sure there is no Chan from Karuma to Pakwach to Arua to Oraba? Chan next to the road. Your Tiekan, Chan Tiekan.
Andanda ni ai pake Karuma bini Pakwach nebi okado shidu biri Oraba kodi Arua. Andanda nya dongjo eno majufi ungudu migi shano tumi ipasho migi. Inu wangu ungudu vutukai shande vutingen gudu eno.
So, if ungudu is the medicine for Chan, why is there Chan here?
Kana ungudu, daro manute yat pashan. Dongjuma eke majufi ungudu migi egichu shana supirango.
So, you go and do research.
Dongu keshi dungi telembene itedero.
If you come and say, Mr. Museveni, Chan near the road pay.
Ikechi didogi wachi ni Jadin Museveni near Chan ingen gudu majufi yo upe.
Then I will say, Apoyo Rubanga.
Dongapi wachi Apoyo Mungu.
Let's take back the PDM money.
War sende kudi PDM.
and do only the roads because the Chan is near the tarmac road is finished.
Dong wa finguru pien ka ju fiunguru sinango chambe do wariemo ike.
But now we do the tarmac road.
Wa fiunguru de
Chan is still nearby.
Inu wango chande tiengete eno.
What do you call neighbor in Luo?
Jirani.
Jirani Swahili.
Gedi Kiswahili.
Yeah.
In Alur, that is what we use.
Oh.
You remember, we always have, we fall short of vocabularies.
Okay. So, Chan is Jirani with Yomaber.
Chan odoko Jirani pawanga Yomaber.
We have had to waste now 3 years.
Eno keto watingu orudongo dokadek.
Sending a lot of money.
Wachwalo sende madongo.
To try and deal with Chan in the parishes.
Keto wake jwegi lak Chan. Ik parish.
Not that we have forgotten the road. We know, but there are so many things to do.
We are wilungoi kumlembe panguru ento lembe jita kecho mako watimgi.
And the other roads which Todwong talked about, I know them.
Manguru majadi Todwong wechi kongie angeyo gitu.
But for the one of Nebi Goli Paida,
endo mi Goli Nebi Paida ye. Vora.
That one I have already decided we shall be.
Meta donga ket pare wabe fie.
Now regarding the others,
endo mukende nogi.
When our oil starts coming out,
mawachako golu no chaka wok. Eno gidong cheke.
So that's what you should also know.
Eno do mawunde umako kenyei manongiye.
We've got so many things to do.
Wati ekolembe jupagima kwa timgi.
And some of them is because people don't pick the message very quickly.
Pien dano gitingungo lembe nyatoto.
Like the message of wealth creation.
Shalove poti machoko ronyi kinpacho mi ayolonyo itedero.
Now, on the fisheries protection unit,
lembe pajomute kasendo dani winam e.
The starting point was caused by the fishing community themselves.
Lembe matimula arosha komarach dano magedwaro gin donam jonam.
Because the bad fishing was what caused us to bring these soldiers into the water.
Gibeka makorenyo shekorechi yore mareshu oketanda wakelo dano momako okeponji mandoko ochaka konyo.
Now because the fishermen were allowing people to eat the calves of the sheep of the
dano magiberi duname kishako dwaro nyitiren matindo nyikwaire mangilingili.
What do you call calves in our lower language? Calves.
Calves ite nyiti nyeti dieng nyeti dieng calves
nyeti diang.
Yes, nyati diang calves nyeti dieng kanachel. If one, well, we call nyati diang. If there are two, nyeti dieng.
Oh, so you are eating nyeti dieng?
No, ubeka shamu nyeti dieng
of the fish.
Parech, nyeti dieng parech.
Now, the cattle keeper.
Dong ngati machalo an magwako para wako dienge.
The Rinda pest of 1893.
Etiera bongweni adek mato leya opodo.
Before the coming of the Europeans.
Nango shonesha nango podi mundo de gibinungo.
Cows died in many parts of Uganda.
Diengu toy Uganda kama tungtumba pol.
By Rinda pest.
Eno, to manego diengeno.
My great-grandfather saved only 7 cows.
Warumbira majid ogwako nying dieng abero kende.
If you come now, I have got thousands of cows.
Kani binu kawoni inwangati ku dieng jupa keche lufukuye.
From the seven of my great-grandfather.
Niya ya biro pa kwarumira share munyai.
And this does not include what my other grandfathers took, what my other uncles took, this is the one I have myself.
Eno podi muweko ma imeru para uminwego para mandok bende joada mukende mi pasho gitingo eno mapara kende podi.
And one of the reasons why we save and multiply
muketo wagwako pin mandok bende wamitu ginyaya chingwa
was because among the Banyankole,
pieni kindwa Banyankole,
it is taboo.
Right.
Eat
nyetidieng.
Yes, nyetidieng. You can't eat nyetidieng.
One chamungo?
No, you can't.
Pe?
They will think you will die if you do so.
Kitema waketo kode waparo nya kani chamu nyetidieng ito.
You can eat the bulls.
Isopo chamu tuondidieng nogi.
But not the females.
Ento me gidieng to chamungo miragwaka.
That's how cattle were saved.
But our
fishing people who eat nyetidieng of the fish.
This
is where the problem started. So the fish was getting finished in the lake. And in desperation, we brought these soldiers.
Okay, so tap wagamokelo kea enu.
And we thought they were doing a good job.
One day wabeka paronyanyo kea enu gibiti mutin maberi winam.
Now they are making their own mistakes.
Many gine de gedok pak gichako temudubu de.
So what I want is to have a conference
Penma be mito kawoni chok do ano
with the elders.
Wakekel jodongo mwajo wijo mutegini.
Elders of the fishing communities.
Jodongo madongo mijonam.
How can we stop bad fishing and we remove these soldiers from the Wachobo jigo kite medwaro nam nyo chamu nyithi rech ene nedi keto wekwa wot ka yano gishen ge aichen. Because that was the starting point. It was not the soldiers had nothing to do with the fish. Bien utiengonya lembe chake kum rech nyoke jo egi lembe chako nya danu re mu chako chamu nyithi rech kado kaya binu. Well, I have noted all the other points you made. You are talking about the skilling center. We can build technical schools in more districts. That program will continue. But I have also built skilling centers. One per zone. So I have been taking students 6 months. If the MPs support me, I can increase the intake. I don't want to build more skilling centers because if I build many, they will be inefficient.
Ka MPs giswa kamaber amedu shinga ikabedu maenu bien timba wa medi ego pare then wating dano madupa shitkucha.
Chairman, how many have you been sending to my skilling center from the district?
Your Excellency, we have been sending up every 6 months only 24 to
each district.
Each district and city.
Okay. If I have more funding, I can take like 100.
Can I explain to them what you have asked me about?
Yes.
Ebeka penjanya inebi mandok bende district uchokuchwala radadi adi ya wachi nyako bange yu abusel pierungwen kende ega me wacho kaju chwaka ma parliament mi sende muromo kado wachaku tingu dakachel kubange yu abusel oparu chibedu ngober ni loyo penjma penju pire icha.
This is now different from the education program of technical schools.
Maeno coach kuponjiri mi bodo missing is school mastomanziluwe.
The plan is for each district to have at least its own technical school.
Nango one chalo gamente wa watinya ko bang district ashela shel obedi kukama bodo miponjo ching niraradu.
That will continue.
Maeno da medra ko de wangasu.
But my skilling centers are different. because they take people who are not educated and they...
Kamboy mi po do shingcha utiengo shaloma mu makikesom primary kunangogi etie pare kadingati msomungo umakishijuponje ko bodo miching.
The issue of the bridges will be dealt with. That's a very good point.
Being mi kwayo shalo bejaraja nyo bridges nogi angwen mi penjo nogi maenogi ikelo ngech para berpege atiti uko.
You are not talking about tarmac roads.
Wobe wecho dongi lepa fiunguru.
We are talking about normal maram roads but with bridges across the swamps.
Dong wabe wecho niya omako dong wakeyi ki ngudu mutie maram enke mukado kodi ikabedo manyo o kadi gitek machalo be joro.
That is much easier to deal with.
Maeno yo tira miti mo mitugungo.
Now regarding the palace of the king.
Ikomgero o nyokal po bimo.
You are right. I have a date to build a good palace for...
Ikelo irate mando ke ipoyo irate pideni ni anta awecho kodoga tie kudeni nidano mira lur mano bimo.
For the king of Nebi.
Obemo muami Nebi.
And we shall do it. I'm glad you have reminded me.
Poyo nya team chairman poyo wia wachege.
But I also want to inform you.
And amita ke new tiude.
That in the new budget. We shall be giving more support.
More
money to the cultural centers. For their maintenance.
Cultural centers.
And for the support of the cultural leader.
Kony nijotela mitedero paru maru binogi.
They have the details.
Atie kulembe negi nyige sheke gitie.
Now I thank you very much.
Mana foyo un sheke
for informing me about the lightning conductors.
Sorry?
Lightning conductors.
Me foyo wea ekomlembe palokot
on school buildings.
Ko bang school majube gero.
What you call lightning arresters.
Eno mauluongo nya jama kolokot.
With the old people we call them lightning conductors.
Wan wajumutegi ni wawachi mwa jama kolokonyo mima ko pen mash.
So we are going to make it mandatory.
Wajikete ko bang karedong.
Every school built by the government must have a lightning conductor.
Ko bang gero classroom majube gero shi omako jama kolokot lo bediwie.
And even a private school must have a lightning conductor.
Kari nangu school mamuamit in pacho majulongo private school. Deo mako gigier.
As a condition of licensing.
Kano mako waket shingwe karatasi perimisha ako school.
Now, for the Teachers Association.
Mando ki pijuponji maonrabo Phiona penjue.
I will contribute 50 million shillings.
Ami wigi million terabini juponji minebi.
For them to buy I don't know how much a minibus costs, you will tell me, Nyamutoro.
Ange yungonya basi cha jubechinye uslinga di nyarama Nyamutoro binyutuira.
For the Aringa MP, you don't have to kill my minister.
MP Alioni, could even minister paraba.
I remember the story, we shall see how to support you. We are short of entrepreneurs, so thank you so much. We shall support you. Now I want to thank. I am very happy. I didn't know that Lakwara Nyamutoro.
Amita for you, Piena Lange Yungonia Nyakwara Nyamutoro
is a granddaughter of Apechu.
Get a man to Nyakwara Pechu Parae.
You didn't tell me.
He went to Rango Pirango Nyamutoro ya.
I thought Nyamutoro was a strong woman in her own right.
Abeka genu para Nyamutoro chako pare gire kumenenu.
No, I didn't know that she was a granddaughter of my RDC. I remember Apechu very well.
Ange Yungonia ketamane Nyakwara RDC para mabina chema Apechu angeyu.
So I want to thank those elders.
Amita foye pi jodongo.
Who helped us to plant NRM here.
Mo okonyo ketawekwa pidi nyig enakaye.
One of them, whom I remember very well, was Mrs. Javuru.
Ashel mikingi mange man we appoint pereka wonu bedo jadi Javuru.
Madam.
Min or pa Javuru.
Because Her husband, Jaburu, was with me at Ntare.
Pien won ot pare Jaburu bekati ukoda wasomo kode Intare.
So when I found his wife here, I was very happy to see them.
Sama julu ngogika inde shiberu yom sana manene.
So I thank all those elders who helped us to plant NRM here.
Amita foi judongono sheke magipito kodi pa NRM.
Now finally,
do mira jikane
the LC1 talked about some issues which I will study.
LC1 wecholembe moko mamita kenyi iye.
One of them was, he was asking for transport.
Ebe kapenjo pare yoremi woto pare transport.
Now since I'm here, I give him 5 million to buy.
Donga bino e parada are 2 million a piece pare cash kawoni.
That one is easy to implement.
Maeno pare dare yotira.
Apoyo matek.
Apoyo.
Rubanga konyi.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Your Excellency, for the wonderful guidance you have given and the speech you have made to the people of Nebi. Your Excellency, allow me request you once again to allow or accept some gifts that people of Nebi wish to hand you. We are going to have 3 gifts. 3 gifts that are going to be given, Your Excellency, to you. The first one is from the elders. The elders protocol team of Musei kindly. We have KG Adubango, together with Mama Zenu, together with Mary Akwia, the elders who started and promoted NRM in this area. Museo Otonde, protocol, can you allow Museo Otonde, Your Excellency, you spoke about your people who promoted NRM in this area. One of them is Museo Otonde. In that corner, he was among the first UPM leaders in Nebi in 1980. Protocol, can you lead Museo Otonde to come forward to join KG Adubango and Mary Akwia Zenu? They are going to hand over a gift to Musei. Protocol, can you lead Museo Otonde from that corner, that tent? Mama Mary Akwia, Museo Otonde, Mama Zenu, Mr. KG Adubango. They will be joined by Honorable Nyamutoro. Can we get Oyat and Jacqueline? Oyat and Jacqueline, come kindly rush and join that team. Oyat and Jacqueline, let them join that team. They are going to hand over a symbolic gift, a walking stick and a juni, a traditional sitting. Jacqueline and Oyat, kindly. Your Excellency, Museo Otonde is right behind you. He was a UPM member in 1980, almost alone in this side of the country. We thank God that he is still alive. Your Excellency, you remember you assisted Museo Otonde with a residential house. We thank God that he is still alive. I'm sure Museo Tonde now doesn't mind going in any direction after this. Thank you very much. Can I invite the second group? The second group after that one is going to hand over a portrait to the Excellency. This group comprises Honorable Commissioner Esther Foyo-Chan. It also has Honorable Pachuto Jen. It has Honorable Songa Lawrence. May I invite also Honorable Catherine Akumuma Venjina to join that group. You will also be joined by Honorable Nyamutoro. Your Excellency, with your permission, can I invite the daughter of your schoolmate, your classmate of Ntare? Consulate Javuru is a daughter of the late Javuru and Mama Pauline Javuru that you talked about. Consulate, kindly join that group. May I request Consulate to join that group, rush and join that team. Ayo nya Javura Chel ma utie mapodie kwo paliel Javuru Emed Juma jadit ubemako ko gichal cha. Jaditu weshu manberi kum late Javuru nyoliel Javuru maebedu headmaster mirangal ku schools matongtong gisomo kugi school majuluongon Tare. Gimako chal karachelo ku Honorable Phiona Nyamutoro. After that group, Your Excellency, we have special gifts that will be given to you by Honorable Phiona Nyamutoro and her husband, Mr. Edirisa Kenzo. Can you join Honorable Phiona to give the following gifts? Those gifts include the portrait. We will also have some material handed to His Excellency, a spear, a shield, and an arrow. Your Excellency, in Alur culture, when you're given a shield, an arrow, and a bow, you are preparing for a battle and you're ready. Your Excellency, we can see your readiness by your illustration. Your Excellency, after that group, I will invite the family of Honorable Phiona. The family know themselves. I will read their names as they come. But Your Excellency, as the family comes, allow me to quickly recognize, Your Excellency, the following persons. We have amidst us Madame Liliana Jarova, the CEO of Uganda Tourism Board. She is from this place, our daughter, our sister. She supports your work of promoting tourism. We recognize her. We also recognize the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Gender, Labor and Social Development, my good friend Agre David Chivenge, who has been part of the team that nurtured Phiona, is here with us, Your Excellency. We also recognize the family of the late Okumuringa. Mama, Mrs. Okumuringa is here. We recognize Honorable Jachan Fred Omach, former Minister, Your Excellency. May I invite the family of Phiona Nyamutoro, starting with Apechu Patrick, Mrs. Apechu Caroline, Evelyn Apechu, Dr. Ruotho Norbert, Dr. Zikola Orwoso, Tony Apechu, Gilbert Kermundu, Morris Manano, Ringe Alfred, and Robert Apechu. Kindly go and join Phiona for that historic picture. Your Excellency, as the team comes, allow me to recognize all the districts that have come from far and wide. I may not mention all the districts, but Zombo utie. Zombo uko kido wafoyo bino. Noya is around. Noya, Nebi, Obongi, Pakwach, Madiokolo. They are taking the pictures. Yumbe, Ajumani, Koboko, Arua, Moyo, all the districts that have come, thank you very much for coming. Nyamutoro, as they take the pictures, allow me recognize these sub-counties. Parombo sub-county, Akworo, Achana, Irusi, Ndeu, Atego, Nyaravur, Kuchwin, Padwot, Alala, Nebi Jupamira, Nebi Central, Nebi Municipality, Tata, and Parombo Town Council. Thank you very much, all of you from all walks of life. Your Excellency, I request that you now return to your tent and we close the function. Sawa dong uchido Museo chunga kecha. Ami tudong wajigi. Mangeno wabidari yoringeye. Your Excellency, before I call for the national anthem, I once again want to humbly recognize His Royal Majesty Obim Philip Olarke Raoni III, your own son, the King of Alur. He has been shepherding us very well, Your Excellency. Technical team, can you get the anthems ready? I'm about to call for the anthem. We are going to do it in reverse order. Let's give time for His Excellency to prepare. Anthems, starting with the Alur cultural anthem. East African anthem. Thank you very much. Let's all remain standing in our places and allow exit in reverse order. Let's all remain where we are. Wabedu kama watie here. DJ, wait a bit. The VIPs, you will be served lunch at GAF. The VIP, you will be served